it too. That's all good. Alright, let's see what we can do. Yeah, I'm already streaming.
Glad to have you with us from Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium in Greenville, North Carolina. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. And the Pirates ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. From deep, it's Tolzien.
No way. I almost took back the kickoff. I don't understand.
Find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. So the Navy
I don't
midshipmen
know.
will go on offense first to start this game. And now let's take a look at the dangerous JoJo Stone. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a
You're gonna come out.
his passing attack.
You're gonna come out.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because
Pound
they're not
these
very
fools
talented.
through
They're
now.
average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots.
Think they're
Except the
undefeated.
guy at wide receiver, David. He
Should be
is
undefeated.
elite. And today on offense, everything should go
First down,
through him.
man. First
And when
down.
you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in
confuse
the
him.
defense. And I love
Little
that we
RPO.
continue to see guys have real success at smaller
Get some-
levels,
oh!
right? It's not just the power forward.
Read that.
These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on the – he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number one for this squad.
Second down, gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, what a
job to
catch.
lay
Holy
out and make the
shikaka.
catch.
This guy, if you just put it somewhere near his
Insane.
body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Right side, it's Stone. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Working the ground game.
No. Why is my...
The 35.
You're about to see the weirdest thing
Not
ever.
enough for the first down, and let's see what
My receiver's
they
like
do on
running backwards
They're
instead
in
of
field
blocking.
goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. The give on 4th.
Oh, you saw that?
They make the stop.
He's
and
like
not
running
before
at me.
He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Stepping to the right. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Tune in to the Ocho.
Everyone's
play of the
cold.
drive coming up. Second down to the air. He's got the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
And, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes, please.
Nice. Touchdown.
Got enough space.
That is
Touchdown,
the play.
midshipmen. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on 4th down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach, taking those risks. But when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the 4th down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finished with this drive together. You're right. Circle that 4th down. That was a big one.
So East Carolina's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores.
And I tell you what, this QB, man, he has been the surprise of the season to start so far. Just ascending in play. Got his team in a good spot, playing at a really high level. Palmer, this might be a guy that we say, we might not have been talking about him preseason, but we talking about him now.
Yeah, and we were talking to him this week before the game. He told us he had a bit of a chip on his shoulder coming into this season. He said, you know, not a lot of people were talking about me. Not a lot of people were giving me the attention that I really felt like I deserved, but I'm going to play and I'm going to get people's attention. He's been doing that. This kid has been balling.
Sends it back in motion. Carr. Extending the play. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. The Pirates want to pick up the tempo.
Let's go. For the main. Safety blitz was definitely worth it.
Against this defense. And the Pirates will punt this one away. Trying to get started. Slips through the line. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Drops back on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. Got a man. It's Bell. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And when you run these, use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Give to the back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Third and short now from their own 48. Powers inside. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
I pressed circle way too late. I didn't spin.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense
and then my guy jumps offside. Unbelievable.
Throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. One final play before the end of the quarter. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
No.
And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down.
Absolutely no block.
The first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. Navy will have to punt it away. Looks it in.
No.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. Down 7-0, and they'll have a chance to match the score on this drive. Here's Carr to throw. They're all over it. Trying to get rid of it.
Take that shit
and
if
that
you
one's
threw
too
it.
high, out of bounds, incomplete.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Long way to go on second down. Play action, Carr.
No.
Wide open downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Pirates want to move quickly. To the air, it's Carr. In the backfield,
I got you.
And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. Throwing, Carr. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball.
Oh, out of space.
Oh, bad.
Carolina. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Looking for the time with the extra point.
And there you see his playmaking ability, man. Golly, like for a quarterback to be able to do this and just take off and outrun a defense, it shows you how athletic these guys are. They're big-time playmakers. And the moment the defense doesn't focus on them, they'll take off and they'll take it to the house.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Move to his right. He'll pull it down and run. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush right in his face. Pulls it in. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Second down, going to throw it. Keeping his eyes downfield. Out wide left, it's Stone. He goes out of bounds.
What's the flag for?
Play, but
there's no way that was holding fucking lit him up.
Let's see what that one's about.
What? Illegal fucking
So the big gain, all for naught, brought
Did you
back
see
the
that
laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down.
That's insane.
Out wide right, it's Stone.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Unloads to the wideout. That pass is in.
How's that not passing?
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Let's go.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
On the move.
No way.
Receiver there. It's incomplete.
Oh, gosh.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Quick give. Got the first down. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it
It's
at
like
the
10 yards every
15.
play.
It's a first down in the red zone. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone.
This might be a touchdown.
They didn't get a
What was
push
that
at
sound?
all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Wants to go up top on second down. Gets rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
No way!
That 3rd down pass left
He was wide open, Chris. There's no way.
And don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3.
You see what happened?
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Carr unloads to the right. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Breaks into the open.
Yes! That's my fucking top corner. What a fucking G.
Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense. We need to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return.
That was massive. My corner jumped in
their own 17. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Caught over the middle. It's Howard. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the midshipman head coach at the half. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Play fake, Carr. He lost one down the sideline.
No, there's no way they hit the bomb.
And he'll take it to the house. He got
I have a safety over the top on that side. Where is he?
And man, that is exactly what I wanted to see from this offense.
Like, even before the play I looked, that safety's dropping back. He's just playing middle. Oh, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. It's not fast enough to get over.
The passing game, it just wasn't in sync. It wasn't where it needs to be. You dug yourself a little bit of hole, Palmer, but coming out like this, throwing, trusting your quarterback, putting a drive together, that's got to be a good sign.
And this is where the coaching staff really makes their money. When you can go in at halftime and switch things up and make the changes you need to make to your game plan to find that rhythm and get it established. That is such a great way, you're right, to start this thing. And after this offense, it's about keeping it going and trying to stay one step ahead of the defense.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Midshipmen will get things going here on offense. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. From the gun, not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nope.
Snags it, and he's open. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Stone. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. The midshipmen could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Oh, no, I should have spun, not you. They should have spun.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
He'll get rid of it. Right side, it's Bell. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
I'm moving now.
Navy operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. Looking for the edge. He'll pitch it. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. 3rd and 4. Plows his way ahead.
No.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Good right down the boulevard. That pushes the lead to 6 and 20 to 14.
Field goal to win.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The run inside. It's Howard. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. The Pirates headed quickly to the line. Here's Carr to throw.
No.
Catch in the middle. It's Richardson. Great move. Now he's got room. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one.
Out wide right, it's Collier. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
And sometimes offenses, man, they get caught up with numbers and they need to do so many runs, so many passes. I like when you just trust your quarterback. Like back-to-back explosive passing plays. Let him do his thing. Let him drop back, read the defense, dissect it, and make big plays.
He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And the Pirates pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the gun, it's Howard. There's a crease. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown ECU. And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up for the point after and the lead.
Quarterbacks love finding their tight ends down here in this area of the field. Big targets in small spaces. Nice work on that TD.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play of this drive. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. 2nd and long here. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Right side, it's Stone. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Caught in the backfield, it's Stone. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Wide receiver going in motion. Makes the catch, and he's free. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Trying to establish the run. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a crease. There he goes. Inside touchdown, midshipman. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
Can't hit his man in the end zone. The two-point conversion fails, and it remains a 5-point game here in the fourth. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Throwing, Carr.
Oh no, right over my God.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him.
What a big
Someone on defense has to locate this guy.
That would have been game. I wish.
To each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Oh, that should have been a big six.
Perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Wow.
From the gun on third down, Carr throws to the wideout.
Let's go.
Another incompletion on third down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Carr to throw for it on fourth. Looking to the big tight end.
Let's go.
Find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run him again. Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you've got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this third down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Pretty much down to cases here, David. They have to execute quickly to have a shot at the end.
And obviously you want to do everything you can to make it as short a Hail Mary as possible, right? So try to get a chunk right here before...
He's going to fire deep.
Yes.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Taking it the other way.
Whoa.
Running inside the 20.
Yes.
Touchdown, Navy. A pick 6. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
Yeah.
In this kind of game where it's only one possession, one play can make the difference. And that time the quarterback got a little too greedy. The defender
Gordon's I
jumps in front,
saw.
picks it off.
I think it's Gordon.
Adds the
Maybe
lead for
it's
his team.
John.
We still got a lot of football to go here, but that was a
Yeah, no, my
massive
star
play
has
for
the
defense.
pick 6. He had the first big one. I said it's. Oh my god. Nah, Darian Jones. That's not him.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Nice.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15.
2 big 6s. Let's go. I put East Carolina at 2-1, so I'm tied with them in the American League.
And no chance at a
Huge,
return here.
huge
They'll
win.
start
I
this
stand
drive
huge
at their own
win.
25.
Same defense.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Carr. Blasted as he lets it go. And he throws another
He won't
interception. His
believe
third
it.
of the night. Touchdown, midshipman. And what a turn of events as his defense gets the pick 6.
That's a linebacker. It's my 4-star transfer linebacker. Anton, I'm paying him so much money.
Game is essentially over right now, and you wonder if it's really necessary to jack up the score like this.
It might not be necessary, but it won't be forgotten. I can tell you that because coaches, they don't forget things like this. Late in games, you want to run the score up, get that extra touchdown.
Massive.
I'll get the chance in the future to do this back to you. I like to just keep it in the back of your mind.
Back-to-back pick 6s. That D lineman came flying in and rocked him. The quarterback.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort
22
from
points
this
in the
team.
fourth quarter.
No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever.
So if you're about to go in the end zone, say, then you hold square, like right, you have to time it a little bit. Right as you go into the end zone, you hold square, your guy will do like a funny dive or something. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's no pigs. That's what I'm talking about. It was. Yeah, it's okay. 15 for 20, no pig. 115 yards. JJ Stone, 82 yards and a tutty. If I keep winning, that guy might be a Heisman. His last game, he had 190 yards and 2 touchdowns. JoJo Stone. Three. Better man. defensive player of the week. USF this week. Alright. Thanks for watching, everybody.